Hello and welcome. My name is Kevin Campbell-Khan and I'm your recently elected Chair of the Society of Sports Therapists. I thought it prudent to take this time to give you a little bit of a background about me, who I am, where I've come from, and I suppose what puts me in the appropriate position to be able to lead the Society. In 1999, a fresh and much younger faced version of me, at age 18, went to the University of North London to study sports therapy. At the time it was the only university that was offering sports therapy, and certainly the only one to have any form of accreditation, which of course was by the Society of Sports Therapists. Upon graduation I spent a short amount of time in semi-pro football. I started my own mobile sports therapy clinic and I also started teaching at college. I soon discovered that I had a real passion for both educating my pupils, my students, and also my patients. Fast forward a little bit, and in 2003 I was extremely lucky to get a part-time role at London Metropolitan University, where I had studied. Within 6 years I took over running the department, and a further 4 years I became the associate head of school. In 2015 I wanted a new challenge. I also wanted to work closer to where I live, and so I was fortunate to get a role at Buckinghamshire University and started the sports therapy undergraduate and also the postgraduate degree courses there. I still work there now. I'm associate professor and also director of education. I've been able to maintain my self-employed status, treating patients in the evening or at weekend, and very recently, due to the pandemic, I've been able to join the GB men's basketball squad as their COVID officer and assistant second therapist. During my studies, I met Professor Graham Smith. I could recall many of his lessons, which is probably testament to the methods that he used within his teaching. Most specifically, I think I can still feel a little bit of the DOMS in my quads after completing one of the quad setting exercise rehab classes for lower limb. Of course, without Graham, his drive, his tenacity and his vision for the Society, many of us wouldn't be where we are right now. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank him once again for all that he has done to take this profession to where it is now. It's due to that the board felt it appropriate to offer Graham a presidency role for the Society of Sports Therapists in honour of all of the fantastic work and drive that he has had to take us through to where we are now. In addition to Graham and his inputs into the Society, we must of course look to our previous and current board members. For without them and their volunteering of their time, missing out on seeing their families, etc., then we wouldn't be able to be in the strong position that we are now. In addition to that, we of course have our head office staff who do a fantastic job of answering emails and being there and available to all of you members as and when you may need our help and assistance. We also have a lot of other contract and voluntary staff who work within our groups or within our education areas, our fitness to practice, communication, PR, marketing. There's such a plethora of areas of our business that without their help and assistance we really wouldn't be where we are today. And so for and on behalf of the board, thank you all for your service. With well over 30 universities, our recognition both within the job market and within higher education is ever growing. And that's one of the areas that we really want to continue to see the growth, is our recognition. And of course, the path to success is always littered with challenges. Most recently, we've had the pandemic. That's turned everyone's lives upside down. I'd like to think that you felt supported and strengthened by the Society that stood beside you and led, in fact, from the front. As members, I know the contributions that you have made locally, nationally, and even internationally. Our higher education providers have provided enormous amounts of effort to ensure that our students can continue and develop and progress to their future careers. This truly was a test that was dropped right in the middle of our laps, at a time when the rest of our lives were under huge rapid fire. I thank you all again for your service and contributions to helping us to stay safe and look at ways that we can continue to live our lives. The term that I've taken from the pandemic is one of togetherness, whether it be in sport, in my private lives, in education, in private practice. It's something that I think really has grounded people in where we want to go and be. If we take a step back to the AGM in September, we saw 3 new directors join the board. That also saw the stepping down of Professor Graham Smith as chair and as director. How have we taken ourselves forward from there? Well, it has been one of togetherness. The board of directors have worked together to work out what's the best approach to our sustainability and ensuring that we can move forward in this time. At the November board meeting, I was nominated and elected as your new chair of the board of directors, the first time we've seen a change of chair since 1990 when the society began. That of course brings with it a certain sense of responsibility. How will I achieve that? By the support of those that are around us. My leadership approach is going to be one of togetherness, of us all working and banding together. And that's where we need you as our members to help and support us to take your society forwards. And it is your society. We want to hear from you. We want your help, your assistance, your guidance, and your input into the areas of development that we're working on. I'm really excited to talk to you very soon about what it is we're looking to do. And I do hope that you'll be able to help and meet our challenges so that we can continue to evolve your profession. I say this again, this is your profession. We value your input. We need your assistance. And I really look forward to working with as many of you as possible as we embark upon our next steps. The challenges are there, but we will achieve them all together.